morning. Happy Wednesday. How are all of the empathic sensitive souls doing today? Middle of the week. You know how that goes. Yeah, hump day. Woo! On Monday, we drew that balancing act card. You are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. Well, we have a lot of outer conditions today because it is ice, snow, ice, and I shoveled, slip and slided. Oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. Slip and slid my way to the garage and back to the house again. And by the time I got back to the house, the deck was covered in snow again. So I'm going to attempt to drive into work today. Wish me luck, everyone, because it is going to be nasty. Now, I did ask if I couldn't make it in, if it's possible if I work from home. The boss said yes. My coworker was not happy because she does not have the option to work from home, which I think she should. But there's paperwork that needs to be put together, so somebody has to go in. Now, the roads I drive, we don't have a lot of flat area. The only flat is in town, and then once I get past the river road and the river, then it turns to flat. And if I would slide in the ditch at that point, then it's just flat. But most of the road that I drive is hilly and ditchy, and it's not a nice drive. So I'm going to attempt it. We'll see how far I get out of town before I either turn around or I white knuckle grip it all the way into work. So wish me luck. It's that balancing act. It's finding that calm and safe comfort within us to know that we can do the hard things, as in drive on icy roads to work, or that I find the calm and relaxed within me to be able to handle the snarkiness if I stay home and work, because there's a lot of that. Now, I don't know why it's such a big issue that, there's a lot of companies that still have people working from home. And I don't know why we can't, but whatever. That's a whole nother issue. That's a corporation issue. Now, am I fixated on getting my own way? Am I obsessed and neglecting other things? No, because it's either I go in or I don't. And then I just have to let it go. Let go of the stress and the drama and the trauma of dealing with the people and the fallout of if I don't make it to work. But my question to them always is, do you rather I work from home and produce work, or do you want me in the ditch and then I'm not going to be at work because I won't have a vehicle to drive? And then it's going to be a crap storm getting my life organized, that either I catch rides into work or I get a car rental, because there's not a lot of car rentals. I live very rural, and my town has 500 people in it max, maybe 3 to 500. I don't even know. I'll have to look at the town sign as I drive out this morning. But trying to balance life and work, and it's not easy trying to balance my emotions as these things come up. And yesterday I was a little taken aback by the venom that the coworker was spewing. But again, do you want me safe and working? I don't have four-wheel drive. Not that that does any good on ice, but it's scary. And the roads I drive are scarier. The roads everybody else drives probably aren't even nice either. So we're all kind of in the same boat. It's a long, drawn-out story. So now I have to find that calm within. I have to do that balancing act. And it's not easy. Family, drama, again, it still ensues. I'm trying. We're trying to find that balancing act. Every morning I wake up and tell myself, I can do this. One more day. We survived yesterday. We can survive another day. Better days are coming. I am safe. I am surrounded by love. I have my spirit team with me. I have angels. Right? Sometimes that's all we can do is just breathe. Just take it easy, breathe. This too shall pass, may pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. And will it matter in 9 years or 25 years? Probably not. Will I remember this moment next year? Probably not. So it doesn't have to become a huge defining factor in my emotions. It's just release it and let it go. And sometimes it's hard, but we gotta try. Balancing act. Find your balance. Find what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, and don't apologize for it. If you need to take a day where it's just you, no kids, no spouse, just to breathe, it's okay. You can do that. You deserve that. You deserve to take care of yourself first, because you can't pour from an empty cup. And I know it is so much easier said than done, but you can start. Take small steps. Work through. Find your balancing act. Do not deplete yourself to make everybody else happy. Their happiness depends on them, right? Now, my coworker, I'll never make her happy. Either of them. There's just no. There's no happiness there. I'm polite. I am civil. I try to be joking. Sometimes I commiserate in the unfairness. But for the most part, they'll never find happiness. They'll never be happy. So I stopped trying to put their feelings and needs ahead of my own. Now, am I going to try to drive into work? Yes, I'll try. I don't know how far I'll get. I may not even get out of town. And if I work from home today, so be it. And if I have to drive in, so be it. I'm leaving an hour early to take a 20-minute drive just because. Now, yesterday morning, the roads were quite slushy and icky out, and there were a lot of semis, and they like to drive over the yellow line. And I'm like, what? What are you guys doing? But I made it to work okay. So we're going to give it a good old college try today and see what happens. I hope that you all are safe, are staying safe. Remember the balancing act. You are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. We'll see how that goes today. I will check in on Friday, see how everyone's doing. Bye for now, everyone.